Just do what you have to do.
I always do, Sam. I always do.
The thing you have to understand is this. The Sam Fisher you knew is dead. America killed him, asked him to make one sacrifice too many, cross one line too far. A drunk driver killed him, some anonymous asshole who ran down his daughter and vanished. She was the one thing in his life that humanized him. And his agency killed him. It set him up, turned him loose, and told him to pull the trigger on his best friend in a dirty New York City basement. Irving Lambert died by Sam's hand that day. And so did Sam. So he left. Left Third Echelon, left the life he knew, left America and Mom and apple pie, left it all behind. He hopped off the grid and went walkabout, looking for a reason to go on living. Eventually he found it. He caught a whisper in the wind that maybe his daughter's death hadn't been an accident. He heard a name. And he found somewhere to go looking. A city called Valletta. It's in Malta.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Phone call for you. Please accept this. Compliments of your call.
Sam,
Who is this? How'd you find me?
give me a little credit, Sam. Don't tell me you don't recognize my voice even after all this time.
Grim, what do you want?
To save your life. We can go from there. A team of armed men just entered the marketplace looking for you. They're closing in on your position. Unless you do exactly what I say, this will be a very short conversation.
I'm not doing a damn thing until you tell me how you found me.
We're Third Echelon. We've got an eye on everyone. Look up. You'll see it.
I see it.
Then I can take it back up to safe altitude, and you can get moving.
You still haven't told me how you found me.
Move. You've got multiple hostiles inbound on your position, and from where you're at, you're a sitting duck. Now get to that group of stalls in the market. There's a lot of cover for you there.
It's like the old days, huh, Grim?
Just like the old days, Sam. Are you carrying?
Yeah, but I'd rather not risk a firefight when there are civilians around.
That's very noble of you. But right now, what matters to me is getting you out of there in one piece. So get to that group of booths right now, or I can't help you, Sam.
Everybody leave! Get the fuck out of here! I said get the fuck out!
Good. Now let's get you a little closer to those targets in the light over there. Go cover to cover until you reach the luggage stand. Make it there, and I might be able to help you out.
I don't like being out here with no freaking backup.
I'm there.
The guys aren't. Huh?
Hang on. I'm tapping
think of
into the
that?
city's power grid. That'll let me overload
Yeah.
the transformers near you
Get
and
some
blow out those
goddamn
lights.
backup down here now. All right?
Hey there, kiddo. What's wrong?
I don't like the dark. It's scary. Turn on the light for me, please.
Come on, sweetie. There's nothing to be afraid of in the dark. Sometimes darkness is a good thing. Like when you want to go to sleep.
I could go to sleep with the light on.
When it's light, you can't see into a place that's dark. But when it's dark, you can see what's around you much better.
Really?
Really. So if there's monsters or bad people around, you can see them. And if you're in the dark, they can't see you.
I can't see you either. Can you please turn the light back on?
Okay. Then how about this? There's one really cool thing I didn't show you yet.
There is? Show me.
Okay, here it is. When you're in the dark and your eyes get used to it, you can see all sorts of things around you really well. And then you can do stuff with them.
Like what?
Now take a look at your mobile. You can see it really well, right? If there were monsters standing underneath it, because I can see it, maybe I could make it fall on them and they'd go away.
And it would fall on their heads and they wouldn't be bad anymore?
That's my girl.
Daddy, what was that?
Daddy needs you to stay in bed now, okay? He's gonna shut the door and he'll be back real soon, all right?
Okay, Daddy, I love you.
Stay in bed.
There you go, Sam. Nice and dark, just the way you like it.
Is that all you got? I'm waiting for you, man. Shit! Fuck! Oh, shit! Fuck you! You chicken shit, Fisher, you hear me? Come out and show yourself, fuckface! You're chicken shit, Fisher, you hear me?
What do you got, man? You got anything good? This place is shit. Now, you picked it, asshole. You said we'd get a couple of thou easy.
I heard there was metals and shit we could fence in here. The lady that lives here is hot. Maybe we could wait for her to come home.
Take it out and trade.
Now you're talking.
Dad, what did you do to them, Dad?
Sarah, baby, don't look.
What are you doing, Daddy?
What are you doing? Sam, talk to me. Sam?
Sam, are you there? Come on, don't check out on me.
Graham.
Oh, there you are. They brought in some reinforcements, and the man calling the shots is with them. Get a hold of him. I'll ID him, and you can figure out what questions to ask.
Well, who's paying the bill on this one? Coben. Oh man, why we gotta keep working?
I've got an ID on the leader, Sam. His name is Dimitri Gramkos, a local street-level boss. He hires himself and his gang out on a regular basis.
Who's he working for now?
Why don't you ask him?
I think I will.
You see anything? Shit. This Fisher guy's smart. Probably ran out the back entrance of the market, left us here with our thumbs up our asses.
Not happening. Back's all blocked off. He's gotta come through here.
Cover me, you shit! Let him have it! Cut him down!
Screw this. I'm out of here.
Looking for me, asshole? No more playing around. Who sent you?
I'm not telling you a goddamn thing! Okay, enough. You wanna know who sent me? It's Coben. Andre Coben. Runs drugs, guns, anything people want, he gets it for them.
Not good enough. Why does Coben want me dead?
If I talk, he'll kill me.
I didn't see nothing, man. I swear.
He drove the car that hit your daughter. Used to brag about it, you know? Heard you were coming, so he hired me to kill you before you killed him.
You should refund his money. Where do I find him?
I can't tell you. I can't! Damn it! In the city, the old museum on King George Street. It's his place now. Guards out front and on the sides. Don't tell him I told you.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell him a damn thing.
Don't tell him I told you. But I knew all along that's where Sam would be going. Anything dirty in Malta ran through that mansion. Coben's whole operation was based there, and he turned the place into a fortress. Which, to be fair, it pretty much was to start with. And that was before he filled the place with jumpy guys toting automatic weapons. But Sam knew Coben was in there. And that he might know something about what happened to his daughter. So, Sam was going in, no matter what.
Are we going drinking or are we going dancing? Do what?
Of course this place is dead. It's way too early.
So what's on the schedule for tomorrow?
Well, there's... Would you like that? I know you wanted to go shopping.
Roger, we'll get right on that. Anything I want to hear. There's no fucking around it.
Can't say I blame them. Look, the shipment? That's bullshit. We've handled like 6 of these already.
They're serious about this one. Maybe they know they're slipping.
Well, the way he's been powdering his nose, it's hard not to. Thank God it's the last one.
That's if we get it out of here tonight. Coben doesn't go and screw it up.
Coben's not gonna go anywhere near it. No, he's gonna stay locked in here. Yeah, the guys are gonna make the delivery.
Sad, man. When Coben's on his game, he's a smooth operator. I heard that Russian gig went down sweet.
Yeah, but this Fisher guy's got him spooked bad.
I need some confirmation, guys. Check.
So what are we supposed to do with these? Drag them to the back courtyard. Let's up.
Oh, shit! Someone took out the chandelier!
That's it, man. I'll blow your head off.
I need some help here! Fuck, hurry!
Hey, I'm not scared, you know.
How'd you like that, huh?
Show yourself. It's a museum, not a park. Nothing so far. Spread out and keep an eye out. Is that the way you surprise Brad Coast? Well, fuck you!
Fuck you, whoever you are! Fuck that museum! Fuck everything! If you're the ghost of the museum, you'll die a second time! What the?
Someone's here, man. Turn on the lights.
Loaded up, the sooner we get it to the Americans at the airport. The sooner we do that, the sooner we get paid. How we doing?
We're ahead of schedule. Don't tell those guys that.
Yeah, no kidding. Any idea what's in the big box?
Don't know. Get that thing again? Expensive. It's Russian. That's all.
So this means we're using the pilot for this run? He does all the tough shit.
Yeah, Tobin trusts him. The Americans don't. That's why they're going for the ride, I guess.
What? Hey, buddy. Shit. It won't work, asshole. He's dead. Fuck, he's dead.
I don't like this, man. I think that Fisher guy is here.
I need backup. Repeat, I need backup. What are you doing, Fisher? Admiring the paintings? Fuck you!
I'll keep you quiet right over here.
God, how the fuck does he do that?
This is bullshit, man! Come on out, let's get this over with! I'll find you and I'll kill you, Fisher! You'll be our new piece of art!
Hey, Fisher! Is this thing on? You. It is? Good. I don't know how you got this far, Fisher.
You two?
But you're not getting any further.
Guns up.
You looking for me?
Careful,
Well,
watch
you
your back.
found me. And that's as far as it goes. You're not gonna lay a goddamn finger on me, you hear me?
Turn on the lights! Quick,
You know why
everybody
not?
turn on the goddamn lights!
Because you're gonna be dead. You hear me? Dead, motherfucker! So if you want to run, I'll give you a head start. You keep coming. I'll be waiting. And I'll take care of you the same way I take care of everyone else who fucks with me. And one more thing. Your daughter, your precious little daughter, she was a fucking whore!
Better than that, asswipe.
Come here!
Fuck.
What are you doing, Fisher? Admiring the paintings? Fuck! Damn it! I got a man down here! Kill that son of a bitch, Fisher! I'm not afraid of you, Fisher! Come on and fight!
Where the hell did he go?
There's not a lot of place to hide in an empty museum, Fisher! I'll find you!
I lost him! Fuck!
Oh, man.
Show yourself, Fisher! I'm a nice guy! I'll show you Melton and women, you know!
Shit! Anybody see where he went?
Man down! Man fucking down! Fisher killed him! Go tell Coleman and find the bastard! He's gonna pay up big when I put a bullet in you, Fisher!
Keep your eyes open. He's here somewhere.
bullshit, man! Come on out, let's get this over with! That's it, bitch! Look around, choose your wall. I'll hang you on it! Coben wants to stop!
I hate it when they get it on me. Lost the touch.
And I want to know if you think this place is haunted.
No, I don't think it's haunted. You happy?
Are you sure? Because it's the Bible. What the?
What's the plan? What's the plan? I'll tell you what the plan is. That son of a bitch is gonna come through that door, and we're gonna blast him when he does!
Boss, what if he comes through the window?
Then you shoot him! What kind of fucking stupid question is that? You get this straight. Nobody is going anywhere until Fisher is dead. Until he shows up, all you gotta do is shut up and get ready to shoot. Are we clear?
Yeah, boss.
I said shut up!
Easy there, boss.
Don't tell me to take it easy. I'm ready. Are you idiots ready? I'm ready. I'm ready right now. I'm not hearing anything. Are you hearing anything? Shit! You, Anton, go check it out. See what's going on.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Boss, I don't see anything.
Stand by, Team 5. You're still good to go. I want regular reports, guys. Same as always. No, we don't have time for the handout. Just shut up and do your job. Team 2, report in. Payday when we're done, gentlemen. No fuck-ups, okay? Remember, it's payday when we're done, gentlemen, so no fuck-ups, okay? Closing in on the police band. Any word on what's going down in the market?
What are you waiting for? Fucking kill him! Hold still and die!
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Fuck!
Andrew Coben, were you saying something about my daughter?
Oh, God, no. Yeah, I was just messing with you, man. I didn't mean it. I swear I didn't mean it.
Then make it up to me. Tell me why you killed her.
I can't tell you. All you can do is kill me. It was just a job. They just gave me a picture and told me to provide a body. That's all it was, a dump job.
They isn't good enough. Who were you working for?
I can't tell you. I'm still working for them. They'll gut me if I tell you.
They're not the ones you should be worried about right now.
You don't get it, Fisher! They're bigger than you. They're bigger than me. Don't you see? They told me you were coming.
Drop it, Fisher! You won't get hurt!
Sam, you need to go with them.
The hell I do.
Please. You have to trust me on this one.
If you're talking to the Ice Queen, Fisher, I'd advise you to listen. She knows all sorts of things you'd be interested in. What took you so fucking long?
Don't move! Hands in the air!
Fisher. Nice and easy.
Man, this is Ghost Hawk 1. We've secured Panther and are ready to return to base.
All right, Grim. You get this one. But if it's a setup...
Serve you like cocksucker!
I'll be happy when we drop off Sleeping Beauty.
So will Reed. I saw his people out by his chopper ready to go. He's probably impatient.
Look, Colonel Prentice, I got us here as fast as I could.
Yes, you did, Oscar. Tom Reed's just not a patient man.
Colonel, I don't mean to be pushy on this one, but I do need to talk to you about my pay.
I was told Coburn was handling that.
Well, yes, sir, but since there were these changes, you see, extra passengers with extra gear and a longer flight plan.
Tell you what, Oscar. Take it up with Colonel Reed. He'll take care of you.
It was clear someone wanted to talk to Sam. That's why they went to all the trouble of setting him up with Coburn's. That's why they tranked him and flew him back home. They needed him docile when they offloaded him at their private airstrip up in the Blue Ridge, because if they hadn't, he would have taken that place apart with his bare hands.
He's awake.
Fuel isn't free, man.
Colonel Prentice, Major Robertson, we don't have time to chat. Our timetable says your men need to move.
Everything's operational, Director Reed. We start deployment at 900 hours this morning.
Good, keep things going on your end. I'm heading back to Third Echelon to prep things there.
Oh, our people will be just fine.
Never had any doubts. Now, gentlemen, if you'll excuse us, I need a minute with Miss Grimstarter here. There's a loose end that needs tying off.
Of course. Major?
Right. Fisher's all yours, Anna. You packaged him for us in Malta, you get to unwrap him here. Find out what he knows about the EMPs, how he knows it, and why he's been hunting our friend Mr. Coburn.
Might take a while, Tom. He's been trained to resist interrogation.
I'm authorizing you to use whatever persuaders you need, chemical or otherwise. Get the answers, and dispose of them. Just don't be as messy this time.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. Anything else?
Just get to it. And call me when you have something. I'll be at HQ.
Listen to me. I'm working for President Caldwell as a mole inside Third Echelon. Reed's the new director, and he's working hand in hand with our hosts here, a PMC called Black Arrow. They're running a pipeline for stolen Russian EMP tech through Malta, and Reed's stonewalling any kind of investigation into it.
Reed's stonewalling the president.
He's got serious political coverage from somewhere, and the president isn't getting anywhere through channels. We know they're in the final stages of prep for something very ugly, but what we don't know is what it is or where it's going down.
Really? Then again, you seem more interested in field work these days.
Stop it. I need you to do this. The second I make a move, my cover is blown. But you're on the outside now. You are free to act.
I don't do this sort of thing anymore.
Tell that to the men you killed in Malta. Now, if you don't make it look like you escaped and attacked me, I'm dead. So make it look good, Sam. Hit me. Do what you have to do.
Grim, let me remind you, I'm out of the game.
You're not out. All it took was one hint about her. Only one hint about Sarah, and you dove right back in.
What do you know about her?
I know she's alive. How's that for starters?
You're lying. She's dead. Lambert told me she was dead, and I take his word over yours.
She's alive, Sam, and I know where she is. I've known all along.
You're lying. Why should I believe you?
Because my people have her. If you help me, you get to see her again. If you don't, it's out of my hands.
Do not lie to me about this, or I'll kill you. You understand me? I will kill you.
Sam, I've been lying to you about this for years. Okay. Okay, that'll do. Good work.
Shut up.
Here. My car's just outside their security gate. It's a red T208. I disabled the GPS locator chip, so Third Echelon's birds can't find it. And take this snake cam. It's linked with this phone. The signal's encrypted.
In case you get lonely.
So I can set up a call with Sarah to prove to you that she's alive and unharmed. Now we need to get you out of here without them coming after you. C4 should help with that. There's some right outside. Get it and call me back.
I don't get the gun?
Just point it at the right people.
Oh, I will.
This file, goddamn, the man is a fucking legend.
Surprise.
You don't know the half of it. Third Echelon. Whoa, what the?
Grim, I've got the package.
Good. Now here's the plan. They may not be able to track my car by GPS, but they've got a chopper on site. That means they don't need to.
They'll just blow me off the road.
We're far enough out into the sticks that no one will notice. You need to disable that chopper. It's not going anywhere.
Roger that. That would be better to hold off on the detonation.
Find this thing who finds out the hard way that it did it. It's not gonna dry quick enough.
It better. We're field testing this stuff sooner than I'd like.
Well, better keep laying it on, then.
What do you think we'll be doing?
Hey!
Oh, God damn it! Jesus Christ! This guy's been killed! Oh my...
Grim, I've taken care of the chopper. Now I need to take down the field's electrical grid.
Good call. Black Arrow jury-rigged the hell out of the original system when they converted the airfield from civilian use.
So it's vulnerable. The power relays are probably the weakest point. Where do I find them?
One of the barracks had one put in, exposed inside the building.
And that's my best bet.
Attention all personnel. The mess hall is now closed until further notice.
Listening to losers and lab coats.
All personnel are reminded that no non-essential use of staff vehicles is forbidden. Anyone found using field-rated vehicles for private purposes will be subject to formal discipline.
There's no reason you can't lay her bad crazy on top. What does that even mean? It means you take a guy who's the right kind of crazy like
Attention, attention. The weapons drill has been postponed until 800 hours. Repeat, the weapons drill has been postponed.
Oh man, what the hell happened here? Stay alert. Whoever did this has to be close by. Check in. Guys, someone's messing with us on our airfield. Let's put an end to it before Robinson...
All personnel. The ordnance inventory is now complete.
Don't worry, brother. I'm gonna catch whoever did this, I swear. Oh no! Getting close. I can feel it.
Once an agent.
Show yourself! We'll find who did this. We're gonna make him back. Promise you.
I can't see him.
Whoever did this is gonna pay. I promise you. When I find him, he's dead.
Did you see that? Is that him?
Looks like it never caused a disturbance and moved on. Your eyes open now.
That.
You think you're gonna get away from me? Think again. This airfield ain't big enough to hide you. Son of a bitch! Fuck! I'm gonna catch you. Oh, crap.
I know you're out there, asshole. Don't make me come find you.
You can't hide forever! I'll turn this whole airfield upside down if I have to! Quit hiding like a little girl! I know you're out there! Don't make me search this whole damn airfield to find you! Come on out!
I'm gonna stay here. You guys go on.
Come on, chicken shit! Show yourself! I know you're here somewhere!
I'll sit tight and see if I can spot him from here. Check your ammo. Come on out! I'll search
Son of
this
a
whole
bitch.
damn airfield if I have to. Nothing to report here. Keep moving. I'll keep watching. Signs of activity. Let's move to the next area.
Come on, tough guy! Show yourself! I know you're here!
Stay cool. Here somewhere.
I'm gonna find whoever did this, man. I promise.
Whoever you are, it's not a public airfield. Take him and notice. Don't stay here and keep an eye out. Stay cool. You can't hide forever, asshole. I know you're here. Lost power. Get the backup generator running. Move it.
You won't leave this airfield alive, Fisher! Stay in cover, guys! No way we're going in there! Give it up, asshole! You're done! Stop hiding, bitch! You got nowhere to run! Hunter dead! You better not run!
Nice job. Now, my car is parked just outside the gate off the main lot, but as things stand, you won't get far.
What haven't you told me?
There's a satellite dish on site with an uplink to a private spy bird. Use some C4 to take it out.
I thought your car was clean.
It is. But if they get a visual lock on you from the sat, it won't matter.
Why don't you go see if there's anything else you forgot to mention?
Watch your fire. Can't just spray and pray here. You better come out now before I get really pissed off. No sign of what caused the disturbance. Everybody look alive in case... Get ready! We're going in! Move it! Move it! Go! The longer I gotta look, the matter over here! Get somewhere, damn it! Feel it! Watch your back, you might try to... Ooh. What the ladies say to you, Fisher? Damn it! Come on, Jesus! You better hide. When I catch you, your ass is mine. Come on, little girl. Show your ass to the pilots. Don't you punk out on me, asshole. I'm not done with you.
Grim, the dish is taken care of.
Then let's get you out of here. My car is outside the gate. All the
Attention, attention, all personnel. There's an escaped prisoner inside the compound. He is to be considered armed and dangerous.
Good thing I didn't
Report
hit
to
you
your
harder.
security positions immediately. You were cleared to use deadly force.
You better hide, you son of a bitch! Fuck! Fisher's loose and he's already killed somebody. Find that guy before he kills somebody else.
The prisoner is still at large. Repeat, the prisoner is still at large.
Stay cool. He's here somewhere. What? Looks like he got away. I can't see him, but he's gotta be around there.
Warning, the prisoner has had extensive combat training. He is armed and extremely dangerous.
Let's do this. Go, go, go. Move, go, go, go. Defense flight section. Let's go. Grenade! Duck and cover.
Sam, bad news. Sarah's fine, but I have to push back the call I promised you.
Stop playing games and don't call me again unless you've got my daughter on the line.
Busting back up at my location.
Security, Victor Cost speaking.
Vic, it's Sam. I'm in town and could use a little help.
If you're asking for help, we better do this face to face. And what the hell's going on back there?
I thought you'd recognize the sound. Remind you of anything?
Yeah. Iraq.
Yo, Sam, how's your little girl?
She's doing fine. I got a picture from her in the mail. I think her mom helped her draw.
Nice. My kids don't draw me pictures or write or anything.
They don't write because you can't read, man.
Clap it up. But when I get out of here...
Hey, you're going to kindergarten.
You know, I hear they got entrance exams at kindergarten now, Sam. I don't know if Vic's gonna make it in.
Down! Everybody down! Look out! Don't move!
Sam trusted me because of what we'd been through together in the Gulf. That's why he called me after Third Echelon did their little number on him. He needed someone to watch his back. I was the only one who could.
Husky, this is Wofford Base. We've got a UAV showing 2 men down and your squad leader missing and presumed KIA. Find cover and hold your position. We'll come get you. I am ordering you to wait for evacuation. You read me?
اخرج أيها الأحمق! إنك تدع الأمور تزداد سوءا بالنسبة لك! قوموا بتغطيتي! إنني أعد إنه هو! إنه نفع!
جميعهم عدا ذلك الذي اصطحبناه معنا، فقد كان بعيدا عن اللغم عند الانفجار.
ما هذا؟
أذكياء؟ تعال لنا!
هل تعتقد أن هذا الأمر مضحك أيها الأخوة؟ لا، لن نذهب إلى هناك. جهنم، إليك بهذا أيها الحقير. لقد رأيته للتو يدخل. لقد أمسكتك يا غبي. لقد وقع في المصيدة. هيا نذهب للقبض عليه. تحرك. اذهب اذهب اذهب. عليك بنا. إنني أراك. هل أنت خائف؟
حان وقتك يا ابن القحبة. تحركوا لنقضي على هذا المستعمر.
انتبه.
استعدوا، سندخل المعركة.
لا تختبئ مني يا جبان. اقبضوا عليه، إنه هناك.
استسلم يا أحمق. أعرف أنكم قنبلة. احتموا، اختبئوا. توقف واستسلم أحسن
هل
لك.
تظن أننا أغبياء؟ لن نذهب إلى هناك. لماذا لا تخرج إلينا بدلا؟
خذ، احتموا. خذ هذا أيها.
Tell me the name of your unit, you son of a bitch! Hey, tell me your orders, you piece of shit! Where are you going, you whore? Tell me your orders, bitch!
لا إلهي!
Thanks, Vic.
Yeah, well, don't thank me till we're out of here.
When's backup coming?
Good question. Wofford Base. This is Husky. I got 2 for a ride out of here.
Husky, this is Wofford Base. You are one lucky son of a bitch. We'll have a bird in the air as soon as we can pinpoint your location.
Roger that, Wofford. We are at...
We gotta move!
Shit. Sorry, Sam.
Husky, this is Baldwin. You still down there?
Roger that, Vasily.
Why don't you boys sit your asses down and we'll come get you?
We're not going anywhere. You hear that, Sam? We're getting out of here!
Thanks for coming back for me, Vic.
You don't leave a brother behind, Sam. You don't leave family.
That op started a change in Sam. One that would take years to really show itself. Years of figuring out what that change meant. But Sam's deal with Grimm meant he needed intel on EMPs and Black Arrow right now. Sam never asked for the little things, which meant this was big. The other question was where to meet. We picked the National Mall, public space, lots of crowds for cover, open approaches. It made life tricky for the spotters. I could dodge them. Sam, he could find them. And he did. Hey, Sam, I'm being tailed here. Black Arrow wants to crash our party.
It's not a secret that we know each other, Vic. They're watching you, hoping to catch me.
I think I'm insulted. You better take him out quietly so we can talk.
But there's no way we can use them all before
What
the
else
fair
is
closes.
new?
It's okay, baby. Don't make a scene. It's not that much money.
If they spot you or the crowd does, the meet is off. Too much heat. Now get to it.
Remember, people, cost isn't the target, just the bait. Wait for him to lead us to Fisher, then let me know, and we'll have backup down here so fast it'll make your head spin. Got it?
Why are you following me?
I wasn't following you. I swear.
Talk to me about Victor Cost.
He's just this guy. I swear. I don't know anything else.
To see what it holds. Step inside. Tickets would be a bargain at twice the price, so satisfy your curiosity. Discover the secrets of the ancients that await you. And whatever you do, do not wait one more single solitary minute because time is running out for you. Yes, you, my friends. I give you this one last chance. Don't walk away.
2 minutes away from one.
Come on, folks, what are you waiting for?
To win a prize, fellas. Last chance.
Looking for me?
Oh, crap. You're Fisher. Don't hurt me. I don't know anything.
Tell me about your plans for me and Vic Cost.
Fuck, Fisher. I was supposed to call it in when we saw you. Backup's waiting, ready to take you in.
Time for a change of plans, then.
I
second.
Last ride, folks. Last ride. Make it the most amazing one of the night. That's right, there is still one chance left.
I didn't say that.
To the left.
Go left. No, you're wrong.
What do you think?
I don't know. It looks pretty scary.
Come on, the fair's closed. Take a chance.
Pal, it's almost I really don't like that ride, okay?
You got my freedom. Plus, I'll try to protect you.
What? Give me one more shot. Your manager was studying.
Like I said, pal, the pony up is crazy. Please go on a ride that I want to go on.
Go on by yourself. I'll be waiting here with a napkin.
Got a minute to talk.
Oh, shit! You're Fisher, are you? Shit!
You go on by yourself, okay?
Let me give you a You don't want to brag, but I'll be fine.
Why are you following Victor Cost?
Cost was just bait, an own associate. We were waiting for you. Told to call it in when we saw you.
Vic, I've taken care of your admirers.
Then we got a window
$3,
before the
same
handlers
as
figure
before.
out they're done and send friends. If we're gonna do the face-to-face thing, we gotta do it now. You know the area around the monument?
Yeah.
There's a standalone booth right in front. Meet me there, I'll let you in. There you are. Here, put this on. We don't have a lot of time. Those spotters had to have backup. So we'll go over the basics here, cover the rest by phone.
Sounds good.
Look in the bag, you'll find your favorite pistol.
I didn't get you anything.
Shut up, Sam, there's no time. You'll also find something I borrowed from a buddy over at DARPA. It's a portable EMP generator. Low intensity, short range. The bag's shielded so you can stash your gear in there, but hit the trigger, you'll fry everything around you to use as juice.
Nice. What else do you have for me?
There's a file in the bag, but here's the short version. There's an R&D house called Whitebox, a DoD contractor that does work on EMP technology. So, 6 months ago, they suddenly contract out all their security to those assholes over at Black Arrow. Now, that's a breaking pattern for them. They don't do corporate security. And based on what you told me about them...
Might be a connection.
Bingo. It's slim, but you've gone Fifth Freedom based on less. All right, time for you to go. And you ping me when you reach safe distance, and we'll talk more about Whitebox before you go in.
Will do. Stay safe, Vic.
By order of the Department of Public Works, this fair and the museum are now closed. We have detected a gas leak on site. Everybody is to leave the fairgrounds in an orderly fashion immediately. Attention, attention! There's a gas leak on the site. For your safety, we need you to proceed to your cars in an orderly fashion immediately. I repeat, this is for your safety.
We're city workers, Mr. Fisher. We're here to protect you. Show yourself. See, fuck!
God damn! I did not need this. Fuck! It's Fisher already, I'm sure. I did not make the same mistake when we made it to the airfield. Break it! Shit! Move here! Ow! You wanna mess with me? Okay, asshole. Let's play. That ain't gonna work, asshole. We're gonna stay right here. Oh, out!
Let's go get the son of a bitch!
We got him cornered! Move in! Now, move it! You wanna play games now? Let's get this over with, punk. Let's see what you got, tough guy. Fuck!
He's pinned down!
All those years you were lying to me.
It was for the greater good, Sam. And I would do it again in a heartbeat, for the same reasons.
Guess I never did know you.
No, you didn't. And you still don't.
When Sam came to me for help, I wasn't gonna say no. He'd always been more the lone wolf type, and he needed a little reminder on the value of sticking your neck out. After the fun and games at the monument, Sam headed to White Box. The goons who bought the place had already gotten what they wanted out of it and were moving it off-site. But he didn't care what they were taking out. He wanted to get in. Not that a double-walled EMP containment structure has a lot of back doors. He just needed one.
So, Vic, how do I get in this box?
Look for an industrial air exchanger on the side of the building. Breach it, then go for their security monitoring setup downstairs. Your next objective should be easy to pick out once you've accessed the camera feeds.
Famous last words.
You think it's funny? Wait till I catch you!
On the bright side, coffee's gotten better.
Let's see. Armed guards posted throughout the building versus an espresso machine? What wins?
Oh, grow up. We got bought out, and the new owners brought in their private security. It happens all the time, particularly with projects at this security clearance.
I just don't trust this Galliard guy. I mean, Yeah, we got bought out and he didn't lay anybody off, but it still bothers me.
You just don't like the fact that his guy Robertson's holding all the data.
Exactly. We can't cross-reference, we can't collaborate. What's he doing with it?
Probably nothing. Maybe you better switch to decaf.
Ha ha. Very funny.
It's gonna be fine.
I know. I still don't like it.
You don't have to. I'm telling you, we're not getting the amplification effect that we're looking for.
What about the readings on Run 1994? Robertson seemed keen on those.
Robertson isn't qualified to interpret the data, even if he is collecting all of it. I'm thinking those were statistical noise.
I think you're being too quick to dismiss the results.
I think I've been working here 18-hour days for the last month and a half, and I'm not gonna wish cast results because I want to wrap up and go home.
Whatever. You're leaving half our results on the table.
We're meeting our deadline. Deal with it.
Come on, people. You said you'd be done 2 hours ago.
What? We're not working fast enough for you?
You think you can tell me how to do my job? I'm going to tell Lucius Galliard that you are interfering in our work. What do you think about that?
You hear that? I did. But what he doesn't realize... said we work for Galliard too.
You can't.
I just did. Now you got a choice. Get back to work. Where you next?
Not this one.
Need her at the Bravo site. You could have the other as long as he's useful. Finish and start final phase. And the rest of the building. Roll it all back.
What? You can't! This is unacceptable!
You! Keep Poindexter here working. I gotta clean up to supervise.
You bastard! I'm gonna kick your ass! I had friends at the airfield, Fisher! You're gonna die in your shit!
Don't shoot me. Please.
That's what I thought! You'd rather hide than fight!
Don't kill me.
Answer my questions and we'll see. What are you working on that requires this kind of lockdown?
Electromagnetic pulse countermeasure stuff for DARPA, mostly. Or we were. Since Robertson got here, it's been all project-driven.
Robertson? What's his deal?
You mean besides letting Black Arrow take over the lab? He collects all the experimental data and wipes it off the rest of the systems. It's bad for workflow, and only he can see the big picture of what we're working on.
What about Lucius Galliard? Where does he fit in?
He's my boss. The owner of the company, and the guy who hired Black Arrow and Robertson to do security.
I'm thinking it might be a good idea to relieve Robertson of that data. Can you get me in?
I could get you into the elevator.
Good. Do it, then get out.
think I'd rather stay. But some of my friends, they might need my help. Maybe I can...
Good luck.
Help!
Please, you don't have to do this.
Oh, shit! You wait till I get my hands on you, you hear me? Hey, get those back on. Fine, I'll turn them on myself.
Worried about breaking something?
Something like that. The last thing you want to do is put Ooh! You fucking mind? I can't see shit. What's the count? 16.
Keep an eye on the clock, people. We don't have a lot of time for that cleaning.
A lab tech named Frankie Messias. He's out with blue light
Fall
signals.
back to the ground floor with the sector.
Taking care of him? Once we go live, Standard is going over there with the squad to make sure.
Everyone double check to make sure you clear your sector. We can't afford to overlook any. Unit 1 radio check. Check the elevators and make sure they're empty. Anybody check the stairwell?
Sam, I know you're inside White Box. I can help. Just let me know when you reach Robertson's system.
So you heard everything. What a surprise. But now you're supposed to have good news about Sarah.
She's on the line. That's why I called. Make it quick.
Dad?
Sarah, is it you? Are you okay?
They told me you were dead, Dad. They told me that you'd been killed.
They told me the same thing about you.
Sorry, Sam. Time's up.
Graham.
Later. You've got work to do.
What the fuck? I don't believe this. Watch your back, guys. Looks like we might have a hostile. His name could be fucking Fisher.
I'm gonna find who did this, man, and I'm gonna make him pay. I promise you.
Come on! The lab isn't a place to hide. There are mad scientists everywhere. He's gonna catch you, motherfucker. You hear me? Don't make me hunt you down like a dog. Come on out!
Oh no!
What's your location? All units
You'll want to quit this time! Ready or not, asshole, here I come! Can't hide from motherfucker! Yeah, you better be, as I see him!
That sounded painful.
You're gonna end up like the geeks! I'm thinking you can hide from me, Fisher! Yeah!
Sorry about that.
What?
Got you now!
I can see Robertson's system from here. Talk to me, Grim.
Good. Now think about making this room a hostile environment for uninvited guests. I might need you to be on that system for a while, and I don't want you interrupted.
Remote detonation mines should do the trick. Sam here. I'm looking at Robertson's system.
Perfect. Can you get me a back door?
Just like old times. You've got root access and a socket address.
Thanks. I'm setting up a capture so I can download everything he's got.
All of the EMP data is on there.
A couple of analysts I trust are looking forward to seeing it. Okay, Sam. The link is active and the pipe is full.
So I'm done here.
Not quite. I need you to babysit this from your end. If the connection goes, I can't reestablish it from here.
So, nobody else gets their hands on this box.
From what I'm seeing, that system could be used to shut down the site's connectivity. I'd be locked out and we'd be out of luck.
Then I'd better get ready. Company's coming.
Keep it up, asshole! Show them gotcha!
We're at 20%.
Watch your angle! Go, go, go! He's pinned down! Let's go get him! Move it! Go, go, go! How long you think you can keep this up, huh? Move!
40% done.
Move it! Go, go! You'll die like the scientists! Let's take this... Move it, go!
We just hit 60%.
Come on, son of a bitch! Fuck that asshole! Get him, go! Watch this! Move, go, go, go!
No go. Can't see the target. You wanna play games?
80%, almost home.
Stay in cover, guys! We're going in there! Fucking hell! He's inside the office! What the fuck? Think that's funny? Get ready! We're going in! Whoa! There he is! Move it! You're dead! Stop! Oh, fuck! Get down!
All clear on this end.
I can't say the same. Someone's locked a trace onto my download. I can't cut it. And if they find me, my cover's blown and so is Sarah's.
Where's it coming from?
Looks like inside White Box. First floor. Blueprints show a large space, probably a test lab.
Right, I went through it. They store their test EMP there.
You might have to use it. Do whatever it takes, but cut that trace.
Vic, I'm inside White Box and I need a hand.
This should be good.
It is. I may need to set off an EMP inside the site in order to kill a trace. How tight is this place's exterior shielding?
Tighter than a drill sergeant's asshole. Everything electronic inside would be fried. Outside, not a peep. So,
thanks, Vic.
There's no way out. Nowhere to go. I've got you, my knife.
Go, go, go! Let's see what he's got. Come on! Here I am! Come and get me! Take cover!
target's hit. Grenade engage.
Buddy, wait like...
Almost bit off more than I could chew.
You think you can stay dead forever? I don't think so! Big man, hit the switch! Ooh, I'm scared!
Let's move! Hostile has to be close.
It's quiet.
Not a chance in hell. Asshole.
Gotta be here somewhere.
No targets at this time.
Shit!
Whoa! Contact!
I think I'm done here, Grim. Maybe I'll go look for this Galliard everyone's talking about.
Lucius Galliard?
You know him?
Not directly, but let me get back to you on this. Don't go after him until I do. In the meantime, we'll have an analyst working on Robertson's data.
How did Sam get on site at the Lincoln Memorial? Easy. Secret Service acting on orders from the President got him there. Why'd they do that? That's a little trickier. You see, the name Lucius Galliard got Grim's attention. She knew he was a businessman Reed was working with. But Reed kept things compartmentalized, and that was one of the aspects of his operation Grim had no access to. It pissed her off. What Grim did know was that Reed was meeting Galliard at the memorial in the morning, right after some bullshit photo op speech the VP was giving. Galliard's people were handling event logistics, which was why he'd be there. Grim took it to the President, who didn't like the coincidence. She wanted to know what they were talking about, and that meant getting Sam on site for audio surveillance. And more, if necessary.
I'm inside. What now?
The President's on the line, Sam. We need to eavesdrop on the conversation Reed's about to have with Galliard.
So bug the memorial.
We thought of that, Mr. Fisher. Galliard's people scrubbed the site in preparation for my Vice President's charming little speech. And there was no time to get new equipment in place.
And what's plan B?
You are. This morning's camera equipment is still in place. Get to the control booth, hack the camera controls to record the conversation, and uplink the feed to us.
Just like that. All right, I'm on it.
What did you think? Of what? Speech? Yeah, I thought it was pretty. Did you vote for him? In the primaries? No, I'm a little surprised the administrator.
All right, Grim. I'm in the camera booth. Now what?
You need to sync the feed from the console to me so that I can see what we're getting. It should be easy to hack.
Hang on.
That's it. Now I need you to get comfortable with those camera controls. We're dealing with directional mics here, high-end, but they're integrated with the camera focus. Get Reed and Galliard in the shot, and we'll get the audio. Miss them, and we get nothing.
And here they come now.
Lucius, I'm glad you can make it. We've got some last-minute logistic issues to discuss.
We're 24 hours out and you want to talk paperclip requisitions here, now.
The site's clean, and I knew you'd be here since your company did the setup on the Samson speech.
One of my companies, yes. I have several. Which includes Black Arrow, which I assume is what you want to talk about.
We can talk about Black Arrow's shortcomings later. I want to talk about what I need to make this go off smoothly.
Oh. Do you now?
I was impressed that he said that. What did you think of Samson's speech?
It was a nice piece of grandstanding. He should give his writers a raise.
He swears he writes all his speeches himself.
I'm sure it plays well for the folks back home. I don't like the chances.
You don't like Samson?
I don't trust Samson.
Threaten me. This is what your people want.
The people I represent want you to deal with Fisher. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting their money.
If Megiddo's getting cold feet...
Let me make this clear. Megiddo planned this operation. Megiddo paid for this operation. And Megiddo would be very upset if anyone were allowed to interfere with it.
He's not going to interfere because my men will deal with him, since Black Arrow wasn't able to.
I'll worry about Black Arrow. You stick to the plan. And we history. Make no mistake about that.
I'd rather keep our part in things out of the history books, thank you.
Really? I thought you enjoyed the spotlight more than that.
I'll do the song and dance when I have to, but the man on stage is the one with the least cover.
Especially at a time like this.
Which would explain why you're still here.
Executive oversight. I hate leaving things to chance or third party.
You're supposed to be in Paris. All hell's about to break loose. My men will be very busy, so I cannot guarantee your safety.
I'm not asking you to.
Are you sure? This is to protect you and the operation.
Some things require a personal touch. Now, if that's everything, we're done here. I'll see you when it's over.
Goodbye, Lucius.
Let's go after Reed.
No, the smart play is to talk to Galliard. We can find Reed later.
I concur. I want to know more about Megiddo, and Lucius Galliard is the only source we have.
Okay, go. I'll freeze Galliard in place.
Galliard.
Mr. Galliard, my name is Anna Grimsdottir. I'm calling on behalf of Tom Reed at Third Echelon.
I know who you are. I just finished talking with your boss. What does Reed want now?
Director Reed felt that the resolution that you two came to probably wasn't satisfactory for all sides, and was wondering if you'd be open to further discussion on the matter.
Oh, how very thoughtful of him. The answer is still no.
He'd like to know if there's anything else that could be put on the table to get you to reconsider.
A bribe?
Mr. Galliard, I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of my call.
No, I don't think I am. Let me explain something, Miss Grimsdottir. All I want from Tom Reed is for him to do his damn job. Why don't you tell him that for me?
If you'll hold for 1 second, I'll put Director Reed on the line and you can tell him yourself, sir.
You know what? You do that.
You really shouldn't talk to him like that.
Guards! Where the hell are my guards?
It's just you and me, Lucius. Let's talk. What's your connection with Reed?
If you ask nicely, I'd tell you. If he's just hired help. God, you're thick. This is bigger than Reed, bigger than Third Echelon. They're just convenient.
So why does Reed want you out of town?
Your enhanced interrogation techniques need work.
He wants to run the show when the EMPs are triggered. There's 3 of them scattered around the city. In a few hours, they go off, and he gets to play commando. There are people he wants to impress.
The EMPs. Where do I find them?
Say please. I don't know. That's part of the plan. You see? You can't stop it, Fisher. It's too big. It's too late. And the people I work for, this is just part of what they've got going on.
Megiddo. Who are they?
Try harder, Fisher.
Megiddo. Who are they?
They're the ones who run this town. In Moscow and Beijing and any other place that matters. They're the ones who are going to get me out of this in one piece. And once Reed is finished at the White... It's all Reed now.
Damn it.
Officer in trouble!
Sam, what's happening?
Galliard's dead. The shooter's running.
We need him alive. He may be our only link between Third Echelon and Megiddo.
I've got a visual. He's on the stage.
Hey!
He just ducked into the VIP tent. Move it, Sam. We can't let him go. He went over the fence.
We have an officer in trouble at the Lincoln Memorial. All units in the vicinity.
Use non-lethal force when dealing with the police. No killing. President's orders.
This guy's a cop killer!
Sam? He's waiting for you. Waiting for you again, Sam. He jumped down. Keep going, dead ahead. The large tent in front of you, he ducked into it.
Fuck, he's got a gun!
Bob! You gotta get a camera crew down here. Now!
He's outside and on the move again, Sam.
Officer in trouble! Damn it! Ah!
Heads up, Sam. The police are pulling back from your location.
Any idea why?
I'll tap into their Como to find out.
Everybody out! Now!
I'm seeing him exit the cafe. He's headed for the parkway, Sam. He's headed for that car. We're going to lose him. Sam, are you all right?
Siri.
Put it into practice. There are multiple Third Echelon squads converging on your position right now.
What about the cops?
Third Echelon called them off when they killed the shooter.
Then the gloves are off. I need a ride out of here.
The Secret Service agent who brought you in is on his way to extract you. But until he gets there, you're on your own.
Area looks clear. Are we sure Fisher's still in the Lincoln Memorial Zone?
Stay alert. Can't have gone too far.
Shit! movement!
Jesus! Rest easy, man. I'll take it.
Sam, a second wave of operatives is on its way.
Watch out for the second floor! Fisher's hiding and it's dangerous!
Locate the target and eliminate him.
God, fucker! Get in line, Fisher!
Can't see the hostile.
There's another batch coming at you, Sam.
Do not have a visual on Fisher. Think you can hide from me? Guess again! Fisher's still out there. Check the terrace, the cafe, the bathroom, everything. No movement. No sign of the hostile. No. Man! Ooh.
Time to go, Sam. Your ride is here.
Where?
On the bridge behind the cafe. Go.
It shows you how much Sam changed that he would even think about going after Third Echelon. He'd been a company man, loyal to the bone. But now, here he was, ready to rip the guts out of the beast. The building's weakness was in the power supply. The main feed and primary backup ran through the basement parking garage. With a little C4 in the right places, Sam could cut the power to the building long enough to slip inside Third Echelon. That was good enough for Sam. He was going in, and he wanted them to know he was coming.
Sam, are you in the garage?
I smell like a spare tire.
It was the best way. Now I need you to use the C4 you packed to take out the building's primary and secondary transformers. Do it simultaneously when you reach the front desk, and you'll have a short window before the emergency power puts security back online.
They're both on the parking level, right?
Right, but in 2 separate rooms. And don't be seen or they're gonna seal the security doors and you're done. And don't give those surveillance cameras a show.
It's clear to me. We need to lock down the exit to the garage access. Worried about someone wandering in by accident? Unless they've got a way to crack the new encryption routine on the key cards. I still think we should have gone with Tom Clancy Splinter Cell later that morning.
Washington businessman and celebrity Lucius Galliard suffered a fatal heart attack while visiting the memorial itself. He was taken to the Washington Mercy Hospital and pronounced dead on arrival. Meanwhile, multiple cars piled up in that same area had police on the scene. There is no word yet if anyone was injured. Police advise drivers to take an alternate route if possible to avoid traffic. We now return you to your program.
Get a move on, Sam. My contact on the inside just sent me a text. Security's looking for him. He's a techie named Charlie Fryman. And before you ask, yes, I trust him.
Well, that's good enough for me. Where is he?
Near the server room. Get to him before security does, or he won't be able to help you.
Boy, something's not right. I'm gonna take a look around. Roger that. Keep us posted.
All units remain in vision.
Don't wiggle. It'll get you killed.
Attention all personnel. Please remember to keep your key card with you at all times. Without your key card, you will not be able to access the building and may be detained until proof of your identity can be provided. Thank you.
For Sam, one thing Third Echelon had always been about was the truth. Even after everything that happened, he'd held on to that. But now he was coming back as the hunter, as the enemy, as the one thing he'd never thought he'd be. And the truth, it was waiting for him.
I'm sorry. We're closing the office early for some routine maintenance. Please try again tomorrow. Thank you. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid the office is closed for the evening.
I'm here to see Tom Reed.
Mr. Reed is currently unavailable, but if you'd like to make an appointment, Mr.
Fisher. I used to work here.
Security alert. Main power is offline. Emergency power will be online in 5, 4, 3. Security doors are closing.
Sam Fryman just sent me his location. He's waiting for you in the office off the server room.
Got it.
No contact. Looks clear. Sam Fisher's not around for now.
Keep an eye out.
Stay alert. Here somewhere.
This is security.
You'd think they'd learn to watch out for that.
No sign of movement. Stay sharp.
Still, it's the first time Reed's ever chased anyone out of the office. What can I say? I got no contact with Fisher. I do not want him alive in our building.
Any idea what set off the alarm?
Eyes and ears, people. He's close by.
Nothing new to report. Contact! Hear me? Still don't see Fisher. Are we sure he's here in Third Echelon? Holy shit! I'm not finding anything. Looks like an ambush. Nobody move.
Stay alert.
Contact! Target in sight! Whoever did this couldn't have gone far. Everything's clear on my end. No Fisher, no employees left, nothing.
What?
No movement. No sign of hostile activity. Fisher won't try his luck. Oh, hell no, not gonna happen. Guess again, fuckface. Looks like trouble. Move in!
Are you Fisher? Over here!
Are you Fryman?
Yeah. Yeah. You're Fisher, right? Anna told me that you were coming. I was a big fan of yours back when you worked here. I was a big fan.
I'm touched. What do you have for me?
I've got those. Ultra high frequency sonar goggles. Better than the stuff the new Splinter Cells are getting. Hey, try them on. Voila. With these babies, you can see in the dark. You can see through walls. You name it.
It's not bad.
Plus, I tweak them so that you can see the security system laser grid. Trip the beam, and a turret targets the brake. Nasty stuff. I programmed the algorithm. Sorry. Oh, just one thing. The top-of-the-line guys are packing similar gear, so if you can see them, they might be able to see you.
Thanks. Now you better get moving.
Oh, I'll be fine. I'll just tell the security guards that I was reading in the can. You know, they'll walk me right back to my office. And you, on the other hand, is... Good luck.
Fisher could be in the server room. I want everybody there. ASAP.
Search and destroy. Find the hostile and take him out.
We keep looking for the cause of the alarm. The sooner we're done, the sooner we're out of here at a safe distance. No need.
Heads on a swivel.
No sign of Fisher. We better hurry. Our offices need to be empty for tonight. Moving down the hallway.
Stay frosty. Gotta be close by.
Still no visual on the contact.
No pass along those batteries. Anybody have a line on the target?
No visual on the target.
Can't hide from me, asshole! I know all your moves!
Yes, Fisher is still hiding. Put an end to it.
You better hide! Lambert! You're gonna wish you never met!
Gotcha!
167!
Can't see the hostile.
Ow! Not bad.
Oh, damn! Ow!
No contact on Fisher. Repeat, no contact. Oh, bastard. Think you can hide? We'll see about that. Better hurry up and find Fisher, gentlemen. We have to close our building. No contact yet.
Coben.
Look, Reed, this was part of the deal. Protection. Well, protect me! I'm telling you, he's here. You need to do something about it. Raise the security level, do something! He's gonna kill me!
Nice to see you again.
Look, Fisher, I can explain! Oh God, stay back, stay back!
Nobody's coming to save you this time, Henri. Now tell me, what the hell is Reed up to?
Reed's working with Megiddo. He's using Third Echelon to get EMPs into the country. And sited in DC, I help set it up, it's what I do!
Why? What does Reed get out of this?
The president! They're gonna take out the president after the EMPs go off. Paralyze the city. Use it as cover for the hit. Tonight.
Why go after the president?
I can't tell you! She won't play ball, but the VP is already in Megiddo's pocket. Reed gets a medal and a big fat promotion after it all goes down.
That son of a bitch. Last question. This is the important one. What do you know about my daughter?
If I tell you, you're gonna kill me. I don't know anything about her. Fisher. Like I said, they gave me a picture. Told me to provide a body that matched. I did a lot of jobs like that for Third Echelon. Anything they needed. Ask your friend Grimm's daughter. I worked with her a bunch of times. She knows more about this than I do.
Shut up. Still alive? Good. I think.
Get ready! Target on the first floor! Go time! Move it down! Shoot it!
Grim, I just had an interesting discussion with your friend Coben. Reed's in bed with Megiddo. They're going after the president and playing Kingmaker with a VP. The EMPs are for cover.
Of course. Aid won't be able to get there in the aftermath, and they'll have a convenient terrorist attack as cover for everything.
Coben had a few other things to say. I'm headed to your office, Grim. What am I gonna find there?
Something long overdue. Patch me through in telepresence when you get there. We'll talk then.
All clear. Jesus! Target is close! We're clean here. We're clean here. We're clear. All clear here. All clear here. All clear. We're clean here. Nobody here.
We're clean here. Clear. Clear.
Fisher's alive! We missed him at the Lincoln, but we won't in our building. Find him!
We're clean here.
I don't have a visual on the target. Can anyone advise?
No sign of him. He's got to be here somewhere.
All clear here.
No sign of movement.
We're clean here.
Fuck! Old man Fisher's still loose in our building. Find him!
This room's clean.
Watch your back.
Rest easy, man. I'll take it from here. Damn it. He's gone. I don't have a fix on the target. Can anyone see him? I got a man down over here.
Nobody here.
Everybody watch your back. Sam Fisher's at it again. No sign of Fisher. Did anyone check the restricted areas? Kyle, please advise. What?
Target spotted! No sign of a hot spot. You wanna play games? Bring it on!
So tell me about Sarah, Grim. Tell me why you lied to me.
It was Lambert's call, Sam. He thought he was protecting you. He had a recording system set up in his office. Everything that went on in there he saved. Before New York, he gave me the access codes. The files can only be triggered on-site and only by me. This is what he had to say about Sarah.
Sarah Fisher? I'd received reliable intelligence of a credible threat against her. One coming from a mole inside Third Echelon. The threat against Sarah would be used in an attempt to leverage Sam. Sam would then be compromised, and I couldn't allow that. So I made the hard choice. I faked Sarah's death, taking her off the playing board. Without her, Sam would be free to act as he needed to. He'd suffer, but she'd be safe. The rest was detailed. Preparing a new identity for Sarah, securing her. Excellent work there, Anna, in keeping her hidden. Then used that despicable creature, COVID, to provide a body that could stand in for the girl. And then I lied to my best friend. Told him his daughter was dead. Took advantage of his grief and used it for Third Echelon's purposes. And the saddest part of this, I never uncovered the mole. The danger to her and Sam is still out there, which means this has to stay hidden. You and I know, that's all. Perhaps someday...
Sam! Sam! Sam, listen to me! Sam!
What?
You have to listen to me. What's done is done. But right now, I need you. I need the Sam Fisher I worked with.
Haven't you heard? He's dead! Just ask my daughter.
Sam, please! My analysts have worked through the rest of the data that you got from White Box. We know what they're doing, and we can't stop it.
Then what do you need me for?
They've got 3 directional EMP generators in place. When they go off, the pulses will blanket the entire metro area. Optimal coverage pattern predictions place one of those 3 at the Old City Reservoir site. You need to go there and disable it.
Why should I?
Because that's the one that will hit Sarah's apartment. And if you stop it, you can save her from what's coming after.
And the other 2?
There's only time to go after one. So go. Save your daughter. I was never holding her. That was just a bluff to get you in the game. And for whatever it's worth, I'm sorry.
What about you?
I'm going to the White House with Tom Reed, and I'm going to try to save the president. Maybe I'll see you there.
Attention all personnel. Protocol 2319 is now in effect. Site cleanup and data sterilization has begun. All personnel must reach minimum safe distance of 100 yards from the building immediately.
Sam, Reed launched Protocol 2319. Get out of there, now!
Warning. Protocol 2319 is now in effect. Warning. Protocol 2319 is now in effect.
So now Sam knew everything. Knew that the best friend he'd murdered had betrayed him for the best reason in the world. Knew that the thing he'd helped Lambert build needed to be utterly destroyed. He was his own man now. And all his ties to his old life were gone. Except for Grim. She called me to call in a favor. It was too late to go for the other EMPs, but she did want me to go get Sarah. Sam deserved that much at least. Meanwhile, she'd be at the White House doing whatever the hell she thought she could do there. So, I said yes. No way I was gonna leave Sarah down there for when the shit hit the fan. And I wasn't gonna abandon her father. Not even when he just waded in and started beating answers out of people. Then again, that was pure Sam. Pure Sam when he got mad.
Where's this stuff going anyways?
One of the checkpoints downtown. Not sure which one.
You don't need this stuff for a checkpoint.
Park it sideways and block the street between a couple guys. You know tell me when you're gonna run another one of those goddamn tests. No. I just need to know when my comm will...
We got this! Die, asshole!
You think I'm just gonna walk in there?
Tell me what I need to know, and I might not snap your neck.
Fuck you. I'm not afraid of you, Fisher.
Wrong answer. That's a weaponized EMP over there. How do I shut it down?
Don't know. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you, asshole.
Funny. Now, tell me what I need to know.
I don't know anything else. Oh, I swear.
Stop wasting my time. If you don't know, who does?
Oh! Scientist! Brought over by Prentice! Inside the warehouse! Oh. Gonna be disposed of after the EMP goes off! She knows!
You don't say.
Hostile has to be close. We have to take him out. Zone's clear. There! Ah, hell! Yeah, Fisher, this is where you die! Backup! I need back!
No! Please don't!
How goddamn stupid are you? Did you really think I wouldn't notice you sabotaging those systems?
Please! I wasn't doing anything!
You weren't doing your job, and your job is the only reason you're still alive.
I'm sorry! I didn't mean to.
I'm sorry too, because you're out of chances.
Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me!
One more mistake, one more reason, and you're dead.
Everyone stay focused. Keep an eye on the clock. Tonight's the night.
You think he's gonna come through here?
Makes the most sense. If he's here, he wants to deactivate Big Boy over in the hammock. The best way to deactivate it is to come through.
Oh, no, Fisher! Too late! Too late for her, and too late to stop what's going down. You might as well just give up and die, just like your little girl did. God, don't worry! I'm gonna send you right to her!
Targeted. Jesus! Looks like trouble. It's gotta be close by, man. Let's go! I got a serious situation here. Fisher's probably somewhere around the reservoir. Find him!
There's nothing here. Let's keep going. It's gotta be close. Keep your heads on a swivel.
That you again, Fisher? You know it's too late anyway, right?
Watch for movement. Keep close.
I'm gonna keep watch from here. No.
Nothing to report.
No sign of the hostile. Let's keep moving.
Show yourself or she dies! Here somewhere, man. I can feel it. You want her dead? Is that what you want?
I'll keep searching, but there's nothing
You think
here.
you can hide from me?
Better warn the White House.
Do you?
There's nothing here. Let's get back to work.
Come
and stay
on!
guard.
What are you afraid of? Everybody stay sharp. See the target? Sound off. Stop playing games or she gets
Yeah, I'll stand guard
perforated!
here.
I'm gonna stand guard here.
Come here, Fisher! She's waiting for you! Little Denise is late, Fisher! Show yourself!
I got no target.
Show me your face, Fisher, or she's dead!
Quiet. Let's keep moving.
Anybody have a line on the target?
He's not here.
You wanna play, Fisher?
What? No signs of Fisher.
I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but thank you. They were going to...
Save it. There's a weaponized EMP slung up 100 yards from here. It's going to be activated tonight. Tell me how to stop
You
it.
can't. There's 2 generators on site. When they're activated, they'll juice the EMP, and then it'll discharge.
What's the catch?
If you take out one generator, the other one automatically flashes. Each of them alone is enough to trigger the pulse.
So I need to hit both at the same time.
Yes. Or else it goes off. Are you with a friend? Otherwise, there's no way.
There's always a way. Now you better go. Things are going to get ugly around here.
It's going to get ugly everywhere.
Right about then, things started getting complicated. For some reason, Sarah was suspicious, but I'd managed to talk her into climbing into the chopper and had gone airborne to rendezvous with Sam. But there were too many moving parts for things to go smoothly, and Sam didn't know what he was really up against. Tagging the generators that fed the EMP so I could take them out from the air, that was the least of it.
I guess all the training paid off.
Not getting through here. Nothing to report so far. Hope it stays that way till the fucking EMP goes off.
This is where we hold it! It's the... Sir, get over!
There's too much cover for him. Too many places to hide.
It's quiet. Let's keep moving.
It won't end like at the airfield!
Got him surrounded.
Nothing here. Let's go.
No contact.
Damn it!
Continue to sweep. Don't let people get through the door!
They never learn.
Nothing to report. Everybody stay alert and report anything suspicious. Hey, Fisher! Come here! Don't let
I'll
Fisher
keep
get through the
searching, but there's
doors!
nothing here. Better warn the White House team anyway.
Stay alert. It's gonna turn up sooner or later. This is where we hold it!
Sector's clear.
Fuck!
Nothing to report. No signs of Fisher. Tell the other sites that the reservoir is still good to go. Oh! Area's clear.
I don't have a visual on the target. That's over, Fisher! Not this time!
No movement here. We better make sure Fisher isn't in the reservoir. Watch him in!
Kill.
Go! Come out!
That's over, Fisher! Not this time!
Vic, I've got bad news.
And water remains wet. What do you got?
There are 2 generators powering the EMP. I need to take both out simultaneously, and I'm all out of C4.
Mark the GPS coordinates for me. I'll see what I can do when I get there.
Roger that. Time to move.
Don't give him any room to maneuver!
Yes, Fisher, this is where you die! Grenade, get down! Damn it!
Dark Fisher spotted!
People, this is very simple. Some of you may have heard that Sam Fisher is somewhere around here. As far as we're concerned,
I don't like this.
Give them some time. They're probably just being thorough.
Or they're dead. You hear any shooting? I don't hear any shooting.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
If our guys were down there and Fisher was still alive, they'd be shooting him, right?
Right.
But since there's no shooting, that means either Fisher took them all out, or they took Fisher out. And if they killed Fisher, why haven't they called it in?
We're in for it, aren't we?
Yeah.
What's your location? Are you still in the restricted area? Washington, D.C. will soon be ours, guys. Be ready.
motherfucker!
There! Tell me what you find.
Damn it!
Hostile has to be close. That you again, Fisher? You know it's too late anyway, right? Damn! I'll get the guy who did this. He's gonna pay.
No sign of hostiles.
Great. Target is still in the area. We got a hostile causing trouble in the area. Find him.
Watch for movement.
Shit! Not good. Nothing unusual to report.
Fuck. There's a hostile.
Right. Hostile is shit. The target is close. Nothing here. Is Colonel Prentice? Nope.
Fisher, my employers have put too much time and too much money in on this for you to fuck it up now. Sorry, soldier, but it's over.
I know you're busy, but listen up. Grim had me pick up Sarah to get her out of danger. She's on board, and we're inbound.
Dad? What's going on? Mr. Cost explained some of it, but I don't understand what...
Just sit tight, sweetheart. It's gonna be all right.
ETA is insane, but I need the second generator coordinates if I'm gonna help you. I can patch you into Prentice Comm. Now avoid getting your ass shot before I get there.
Request permission to start shooting, sir! Permission granted. There he is! Line him up! Yes, sir!
What about the second generator?
Not a good time, Vic. I'm taking fire from that chopper.
You'll think of something. But I need those coordinates or we're fucked.
Hang on.
Careful with your fire. We don't want to risk hitting the generator. Understood, sir. Wouldn't want to take that out. Back off. We'll deal with them on the ground.
Got it?
Loud and clear. Hey, Sam! I'm back with time.
Meg! Get us out of here!
Weapons are hot. He's firing. Look, kid. Find yourself some cover. This is gonna get messy.
Dad?
Sarah. Sarah. Sarah.
I thought you were dead. They told me you were dead.
Sam, I'm sorry, but if I hear that Black Arrow radio chatter right, we are out of time. I'll let you sit next to her, but we gotta go. No! Everybody strapped in? Next stop, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Is Grimm there?
Last contact I had with her, she told me where to find Sarah. Then she said she was going in to stop Reed. Haven't heard from her since.
We are going to help her, right, Dad? She looked out for me when you were gone. She could have just dumped me with a new name and walked away, and she didn't. And we are not going to walk away from her, not now.
No worries, kid. We're on our way. Just gonna take a while. Gotta make sure our flight path is in the EMP clear zone until the pulse hits.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Those things are supposed to be clean.
All those people down there who don't know what happened.
Reed, what the hell did you just do?
Missile! Inbound!
Sarah, hang on.
I didn't think they'd have air defenses set up around the White House. I was wrong.
Vic, you okay?
Yeah, Sarah, I'm fine.
Dad! Dad! You gotta get up! Come on! You gotta get up, Dad!
Sarah.
You're okay, thank God. You had me worried there for a minute.
I'm fine. We're lucky Vic got us down in one piece.
Here.
Hang on a minute. Use for that. Not much use for it now, anyway.
I think you'll need that more than we will.
Where'd you get the vest?
It was in the chopper. The crash wrecked everything else.
RPGs are thorough that way.
And get that impression?
Sam? What the hell are you still doing here? Get your bony ass over to the White House.
I'm not leaving my daughter here, Vic. Sarah, can you work your way around?
Dad, it's all right.
She'll be fine, Sam. We're 6 blocks from my office. My people are coming to meet us. Grimm needs your help now.
Grimm can wait. I'm not taking any chances with Sarah.
Dad, he's right. Go do what you have to do. Trust me, we'll be fine. I'll see you again soon, I promise.
Want somebody checking out those extras now? Damn it! We know he's in there. There's a hostile in the area. Spread out and find him. I'm gonna keep watch from here. Yeah, I'll stand guard here. Fuck! I'm not seeing anything.
I'll get the bastard who did this, man. I promise you that.
Feeling bulletproof. That's gonna leave a mark.
Move this mother! Fuck, grenade! Oh! Get in there, go!
Call the army to deal with this shit. They gotta call the National Guard.
They already did, man. Saw this whole line of Humvees heading into the city.
Guys in black body armor were getting out and setting up checkpoints.
15, go!
That ain't the guard, man. That's the Black Arrow or some shit.
Not working. We need
Some
deep
private
it.
merc company.
Sure,
You don't have the goddamn deep. You don't
As
have
soon as they
anything
get the
else.
phones working again, we'll call your parents and make sure they're all right.
Not all right. We don't even know what's happening here. The lights went out. The electronics exploded and I couldn't even escape.
Sorry, man. My wife is in that car. I've got to get her out.
There's nothing you can do for her, okay? She's dead. You're gonna get yourself killed.
No! I've got to get her out, Jenny! Jenny!
It's too late. There's nothing you can do for her.
No! I've got to get her out!
Listen to me. There's nothing to get out.
It's a national
She's
security
dead,
emergency.
man. If you
No one's
go in
allowed
there
near the
after
White House
her,
at this time.
you're gonna
I
die
have to
too.
ask you to go back to your home.
Whoa! Check that position. I think he's over there.
Jesus Christ! Fucker! Right, never fuck with me, asshole!
Fisher's alive in this. Right! We don't know where. We all know what he's capable of, so be sharp.
He's had it.
Repeat your last transmission.
Target!
I don't understand what's going on here. They wouldn't let us through.
Attention. Attention. The government has declared a national security emergency. Everyone is to return to their homes and to wait there safely and quietly until the
Contact, make the next move!
I don't like the looks of this. Hold on.
Reloading!
Grenade, move! This is funny?
This looks bad. Everyone hold position. Oh, shit! 67 out! Target's concealed. Can't get a visual.
Defense on the target! Help him out! That's it, asshole! Fuck!
Don't want to try those odds again.
It was a bad day to work at the White House. Black Arrow's outer perimeter was there to prevent accidental witnesses. Then there was the inner cordon around the White House to make sure nobody bothered Reed while he did his dirty work. After all, the army was eventually going to get its ass in gear and start airlifting people into the city. Then there was going to be some explaining to do. Reed's solution was brilliant. If the cavalry showed up after he'd taken out the president, then Black Arrow was there to help secure the White House and our new president. If not, Black Arrow would be the scapegoat, and their resistance would buy enough time for him to finish the job.
One of the Third Echelon people the Colonel's been working with. The chick, what's her name? Brim's daughter.
Holy shit!
Got a situation here. Sweep the grenade! Not good.
Heads up, we got a problem. Search the area for hostiles.
Shit, all clear.
Oh!
No activity. I'm not seeing anything. What now?
Stay frosty. Gotta be close by.
Shit. No sign of movement. Damn it.
No signs of activity. Shot!
Almost bit off more than I could chew.
No visual on the contact. Under ass kicking. Subject spotted. Can't engage. No visual.
Jesus! Shit!
Oh, yeah.
Pick up the target. I'll keep you covered. Contact in the garden. Son of a bitch on the target.
I'll cover you from here.
Can't see
Engage the target.
I'm gonna close with the target. Search the area, find the hostile, and kill him.
Anybody have a line on the target?
No sign of the target. Stand down.
Check our position. I think he's over there. You're done! Can't hide from me, asshole! I know all your moves!
Sam, where are you?
Coming through the front door.
Negative. Reed locked it down. I'll have the garden door open for you instead.
Got it. On my way.
Got you covered. Engage the target. Closing in on the target.
That's it! Go, go!
Come on.
Oh, shit! Grenade!
Can't see the hostile. I'm on Overwatch. Engage the target.
Closing on the target now!
Fuck!
Where's the president? Get to the West Wing! Get to the press room! We can hold them there! Is the president okay? Has anyone seen the president? Stay out of the green room! This isn't a guided tour! Move it! To the green...
What was going on inside the White House made the stuff in the streets look like a party. Reed's people were in there, not Black Arrow. And they were clearing it room by room. Reed had disabled most of the security from Third Echelon. The EMP had taken care of the rest. All the President had left was Secret Service. And they weren't enough. Sam was in, trying to make his way through the White House, while the people he'd trained tried to kill him. As for Grim, well, she had the hard part.
Somebody! Please! Call backup!
This doesn't make sense.
What doesn't? The operation?
These orders. What are we doing here when we should be part of the team bagging the primary objective?
Oh, if I know. But the orders came from Ice Queen Grim, and she sits on the right hand of God. So when she says something, you know it's coming from the top.
Bet I could thaw her out a little bit.
Yeah, if you threw her in a volcano.
Holy cow!
Not too bad.
Sam, we have an opportunity here. Reed stashed Vice President Sampson in the bar with personal bodyguards. He's waiting to be introduced as the next president.
That's on my route to the West Wing.
Pay him a visit. Then wait in the press room. We'll figure out how to tackle Reed there.
No survivors. Do a sweep for strike. No loose ends, understand?
Contact looks like trouble. Continue the search. That's it. This dude's his. Ah, shit. I knew enjoy putting a bullet in this guy. We still got not a chance in half. Oh, Christ. Damn. Rest easy, man. I'll take it from here. The target's still nearby. Let's find him. Target's still close by. Spread out and find him. This fucker's out of dead.
Keep an eye out from here.
No sign of the target. Say again. No contact. Cover! Grenade!
We continue the unending search for justice within our own borders.
No contact!
We believe that all men are created equal.
Still searching! No sign of the hostile! Nothing in the sector. I'm continuing my sweep. No contact yet! I'm continuing my sweep!
Got a legend.
the hell was Reed thinking? What happens to his special plan if I catch a stray bullet?
Mr. Vice President, I can assure you everything is under control.
I can't see the target!
That might have stung a little.
I scraped pig shit off my shoes. It was smarter than you.
You didn't run. Smart.
You don't get it, do you? You can't touch me. I got protection. I'm Teflon. So whatever you think you're gonna do to me, Mr. Has-Been, Mr. Rogue Agent, Mr. Washed-Up Spy, well, you can forget about it right now, because I'm bulletproof. Goddamn bulletproof, you hear?
Oh, really?
Oh, you shot me! Oh!
You know, you need to work on that whole bulletproof thing.
Bitch! Oh, God, it hurts. Oh!
You're the Vice President! That's him! Get down! Back up! Target is close! Got it! Get ready! Move in! I'll provide support! Back up! Got it!
Continue this
I'm on Overwatch! Engage the target!
social, cultural, political, and economic upheavals.
I do not have a visual on the contact.
Don't go! Take him out! I'll cover you! I'm closing in on contact! Holy shit! Where's he at? Where's the target? I think I got him fixed! He's over there!
Acceptable, I guess.
You wanna play games? Bring it on!
Don't want to try those odds again.
By the time Grimm got a hold of Sam, Reed's men were kicking in the Oval Office door. She was there, and she could see that the president's protective detail was going down. The plan was for Sam to meet with Grimm in the press room where they'd figure out what the hell to do next. Of course, Grimm already had a plan, one she hadn't bothered to tell Sam about. But that shouldn't have surprised him. Some things, and some people, just don't change.
Target has to be nearby.
We have to take him out! Hostile is nearby! Whoever did this couldn't have gone far.
Please. Help.
Target grenade! Get down! Hey!
Hold still. It'll hurt less. Outrun this, Fisher. You're not getting through here.
Anybody else?
We're out of time, Sam. Where are you?
I'm close.
Get closer. Reed's knocking on the door to the Oval Office right now.
There! Whoa! Inside the office! Open the fucking door! You think that's funny? Watch this! Crap! Target! Good time! Cannot get a missed contact spotted!
That works.
In position now!
Wait for my signal, then take her security down.
For whatever it's worth, Sam, I am so sorry for everything.
I thought we were in a hurry.
Right. We need to get you close to Reed. And we need to do it in a way that doesn't make him double tap the president immediately.
Got any ideas?
One. But it's gonna hurt.
Just do what you have to do.
I always do, Sam. I always do. Tom? I've got Fisher. I'm bringing him in. Don't do anything drastic until I get there. Sorry, Sam. You're going to the Oval Office. You've got to dress properly for the occasion. Hands? You comfortable?
Fuck.
Get up. You've got an appointment with the president.
All those years you were lying to me.
It was for the greater good, Sam. And I would do it again in a heartbeat, for the same reasons.
Guess I never did know you.
No, you didn't. And you still don't.
I was wondering when you were gonna get here. Nice work, Anna. I see you got some payback in for the stun he pulled at the airfield.
Well, he put up a little bit of a fight.
Of course he did. And now he's here, the famous Sam Fisher, just in time to be useful. So how does it feel, Sam? Knowing you're gonna go down in history as the man who assassinated President Caldwell.
Fuck you, Reed.
Of course, we'll be just a little too late to rescue her. And you'll be shot multiple times trying to escape. It's classic, but it's clean.
You don't honestly believe that this is gonna work. The surveillance cameras footage is gonna show.
Your cameras, we own them. Your security measures, we made sure the Pulse fried them. We're Third Echelon, Madam President. We own every bit of information that goes through this town. And if I want to, I can make it look like you were assassinated by 2 circus clowns and a golden retriever. So shut up, and you might live a few seconds longer.
That's not Third Echelon.
It's not Lambert's Third Echelon. Last time I checked, he was dead. And guess what? Third Echelon nearly died with him.
Tom.
You see, the president decided the agency wasn't justifying its funding anymore. She was gonna shut us down, leave America vulnerable to the sort of attacks you spent so many years stopping, Sam.
Madam President, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Son of a...
That was a close
You've got
call.
maybe 2 minutes before the army takes back the White House. Make them useful. How did Megiddo get to you?
You don't want to know about Megiddo, you want to know about your daughter.
You don't get to talk about my daughter.
You still don't get it, do you? Sarah didn't matter. Threatening her was just a way to get to you. And leveraging you was a way to get to Third Echelon. And Third Echelon, that was a way to get what they wanted out of the White House.
You're the mole. You're the one Lambert was worried about.
Very good, Sam. You finally see.
You son of a bitch! You cost me 3 years of my life. 3 years when I thought my daughter was dead.
Move! Move! Drop your weapon on the floor now!
Captain, thank you for rescuing me. Now, I don't see anyone else here but us, and I'm sure you don't either.
Oh, man. Let's get you out of here.
Thank you.
Oval Office is secure. We have the president. POTUS is safe and secure.
Are you gonna testify at my trial? I could use a good character witness.
You already had your trial.
You didn't have to do that.
I disagree.
There was a time where you wouldn't have said that.
Things change, Sam.
Yeah, things change. Remember what you told me, Anna? When this was over, everybody walks. I'm walking.
You can't. There's too much left to do.
Ask Lambert. I've done too much already.
Sam, please. I don't know who else I can trust.
Trust? Funny you should say that. Goodbye, Grim.
I've talked to Sam once since he left. He told me that he and Sarah were gonna take some time to catch up. He talked about learning who was really important to you, why you always had to come back for him. He talked about family. And you know what the last thing he said to me was, just before he hung up? Vicky said, "Thanks for everything. I love you like a brother." Brother, that's family, right? Yeah. I thought so.
He's leaving out the part where we were headed in country to Miramar.
Well, yeah, but that was later. All we did there was take out the third-ranking general and the ruling junta, and prevent a cross-border incursion into Laos.
At King Lap.
Right, King Lap. The river crossing. Biggest damn catfish I've ever seen. Details. The important stuff is what happened in Pattaya.
You have to tell the story every damn time.
Every chance I get. Anyway, we're in this bar pretending to be tourists when this guy comes up to us. Worst job of reading people I've ever seen in my life, because he figured Sam for a sucker.
Most people do. He lived. That makes him unique.
Yeah, whatever. So, this guy, he walks up to Sam, sizes him up, and asks him if he wants to buy an elephant.
A full-grown elephant.
Yeah, like that makes a difference. The guy tries to sell Sam an elephant. And Sam here, he's got this look on his face like he doesn't know what to do. First time I've ever seen him like that.
I was trying to figure out how to tell Sarah that she couldn't have an elephant.
So Sam finally turns to him and says, "Sorry, I already got one." Cool as ice, just like that. And the guy, he believes him.
It was either that or break his arm. I like to think I made the right decision.